Cathie Wood is a terrible investor. That's something that you hear a lot on TikTok. But is it true? Let's take a look. For those of you who don't know, Cathie Wood is a 68-year-old investor and founder of ARK Invest. She's been investing for a very long time. In 2001, she joined AllianceBernstein as their chief investing officer. She worked there for 12 years, managing almost $5 billion. During the 2007-2008 housing crisis where the markets dumped, she was criticized for performing worse than the overall markets. But hey, no investor is perfect. We all stumble, myself included, and probably you too. In 2014, she founded ARK Invest, and in 2020, she was named one of the best stock pickers around. In 2021, ARK Innovation, ARK K, her flagship fund, dumped like 24% or something like that. It was just way down. ARK K, or the ARK Innovation Fund, is typically the fund that people look at when they say, Cathie Wood doesn't know what she's doing, she doesn't know how to invest, she's dumb, she's stupid, she's an idiot, she should retire, she's old, blah, 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 blah. You know that there are 6 actively managed funds within ARK, and we're going to take a look at them right now. Now, the original comment that I'm responding to in this video said most people are losing money because they bought into this fund, but a lot of inexperienced investors rushed into this fund without knowing what they were getting into during the COVID hype and the COVID hysteria, where we saw a lot of stocks get extremely overvalued. Stuff like Peloton and Etsy, which have all since come back down to more realistic valuations. But as anyone knows who invests in the stock market, it generally depends on when you buy, and if you average down to lower your cost basis, or you buy at the very tippy top and then never average down, ride the thing all the way down without cutting your losses, and then sit all the way down waiting for the stock to recover to its full original price. If you invested in some of these ARK funds in the very beginning, you're likely up. And if you invested in the middle, like 2021, you're likely down. And if you invested somewhere over here, aka around right now, you might be up. So it really does depend on when you invest in these funds. Now we can go. Let's take a look. I'm just going to cover the active funds over here, but you can see ARK K at the top. And here it is on the chart. And you can see since inception, it's up 131%. And if you purchased it exactly 5 years ago, you'd be up 6.5%. Even if you invested in the ARK fund last year, you'd be up 5%. But if you purchased it right here during the COVID hype and hysteria, you'd be down quite a bit. ARK Q, her autonomous technology and robotics fund, is up 183% since going public. It's even up 57% in the last 5 years. And last year it's up 2%, but year to date it is down 8%. And again, if you purchase it at all-time highs and never averaged down into the fund or never cut your losses and repurchase it somewhere down here, you'd still be down. Her next generation internet ETF is up 278% since inception. It is up 42% in the last 5 years. The fund is even up 26% in the last 12 months. And again, if you purchase it all the way up here at all-time highs and you never cut your losses or average down, you'd be sitting on a big loss and you would be blaming Cathie. ARK G is her Genomic Revolution ETF, which is up 48% since inception, and in the last 5 years, it's only up 2%. Last year, it is down 20%, ouch, and year to date, it's down 11%. And again, I know you're getting tired of this, if you purchase it at all-time highs, you never cut your losses, or you never average down, you'd be sitting on a big, huge loss, and you'd be blaming Cathie. As always, it depends on when you purchase this fund. If you purchased it a year ago, you'd be upset. If you purchased it 5 years ago, you'd probably still be upset. But at least you wouldn't be down. Her FinTech Innovation Fund is also up 30% since inception. It is up 29% in the last 5 years. In the last 12 months, it's up 27%. And year to date, it's only down 4%. Again, depends on when you bought it. Only one of her funds is actually down since inception, and it is the Space and Exploration ETF. And it has only been trading since 2021. So a lot of people love to shift blame and say it's her fault because her funds are down from when I first purchased them. But remember, as an investor, you're responsible for your own investments. A lot of her funds might not be up huge, and some of them do charge, well, I think actually most of them charge pretty high expense ratios or fees. But as always, it depends on when you began your investment. For example, if you purchased ARK K, her innovation fund, in like April, you would be up around 33% right now. And I bet you'd be saying, Cathie Wood, she's pretty great.